made a name for herself and Malden indirectly through her sporting career. If you've seen the movie A League of Their Own, who's seen the movie A League of Their Own? Well, she played for that team that was in the movie, the Rockford Peaches of Rockford, Illinois, back in the early 50s. She grew up in Malden, but I didn't know about her until last year, when the Historical Society was looking for famous Maldonians to be represented. And I found her name as someone famous from Malden. And the sports was right up my alley. I was on the Malden High softball team back in 1962. I got my Malden M, but I wasn't very good. But anyway, I became infatuated with her career and getting to know her with her personality. So let me tell you a few things. Oh, first of all, we said she was the class of 1950. We also have two people in our group of 36 that are from the class of 1948, and that's Barbara Tolstrup. Most of you, if you live in Malden, know her. Barbara, give a wave. And from the class of 1949, my first cousin, Bobby Voigt Tracy. And also, with such a large group, we have quite a few people from afar. Her two nephews, Nordie's two nephews, Ron and John, came here from Canada for this event. Now, Ron was the class of 1975, Malden High, and John, the class of 1981. So if you haven't seen them in a long time, they're right over there. Also, we have a cousin of Nordie's from Florida, cousins from Florida. So give a wave over there, Carol and David. And we have a group of people from New Hampshire, which is where Nordie's from. So give a wave, New Hampshire folks. We also have a representative or two from the league that baseball team that Nordie was on was part of the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. And taking pictures over there is the Del Maurier. She's an associate member. And I am also an associate member, having joined Nordie. And if you look online and want to join up, it's a wonderful cause. The original players are dying off, and the associates are the ones that are going to be taking over. We hope. We also have a representative, or someone, we have a connection with the Red Sox. We have attorney Donna Cohen, who's a friend of Nordie's, and she's over there. Thanks, Donna. Most of you have already seen Arthur Boyle, class of 75, Arthur Boyle Jr., and his wife Helen. And also the class of 75 and 81, they're my cousins, so I have to mention them. Andrea Voigt and Cheryl Voigt. Now I want to talk about Nordie for a few minutes. A League of Their Own was the movie that was made for the league that she was in, the teams that she played for. But Nordie is a league of her own anyway, starting in Malden. I have these posters that feel free to come up and take a look at them. She grew up on Tremont Street with Waits Mount as a backyard, went to BB, and her sporting career started right there. She was the first girl at age 14 to get the best girl athlete at BB Junior High ever. also had 3 years perfect attendance at BB. One of the reasons she was named Best Girl Athlete, she told me just the other day, she was the only girl that could climb the rope to the ceiling. And then at Malden High School, she was a 3-sport for 3-year team member. Played basketball in 48, 49, and 50 with my cousin over there, Bobby Boyd Tracy. Softball and field hockey. I got some nice field hockey pictures here of her in action. And on the team, she was co-captain. And Best Girl Athlete for 1950. And she has all these Malden M's and BBBs in her room even today. A quote from Virginia Gardner, if you remember Virginia Gardner, to one of the best and finest athletes I've known. Best of luck, Virginia Gardner. She was also my gym teacher, but she never wrote back to me. Does anybody remember in 1959 the women's softball team, which was a tri-state league called the Malden Collegiates? Well, Nordie was on that team. So here she is in her outfit, her uniform. And when you come up to see these pictures on the poster, you'll see this little fellow here, which is her nephew, and he's standing taking videos over there. He's grown a little. And they were quite successful. And Nordie, playing on that softball team, began a triple play. And then there's a picture, I've got a picture of it. So. Then going on to her professional career, right after graduating in 1950, she saw an ad for the Philip Wrigley looking for women to play a professional baseball, which had started in the 40s when men were at war. So she and her mother took a train ride to Virginia, and she was hired to play for the Kenosha, Wisconsin Comets. And here are some pictures with her. And then the Rockford Peaches, which was in the movie. And there are a few pictures here of her. And also, for the off-season, the league introduced an international girls baseball league. In the 40s, they played in Cuba even. And I think they were intending to play in South America, but I don't think they really made that. So there are some pictures of her in Florida in that league. And in 1988, Cooperstown instituted a display of the AAGPBL. So this year, Nordie went to their reunion, which was in Syracuse. My sister Marilyn Glover, class of '63, and I went also. We had a great time. Those women are amazing women. So her name is in the Cooperstown Hall of Fame. And there she is right there. Year was the 75th anniversary of the league, which began in 1943, and Senator Warren had the U.S. Senate sign a bill honoring the league for their 75 years. So her name is also in the U.S. Senate. Now her cousin, Rich, has a few words to say from the family. And I also want to say, I have some of Nordie's baseball cards, and I'll leave them up here. When you come to look at the pictures, and feel free to take one. And she may even personalize it for you.